good evening, good evening. I am Shonda with Shonda's Edible Delights, and we are going live tonight. And we're making sugar cookie popcorn. This is a new recipe for me. I did it a little earlier. That's why you see my tray table a little already used, because I made it earlier today. So, and I said I'm gonna come and do the other batch online tonight. I went ahead and started my caramel cooker. I have a 5-gallon caramel cooker. I put my 4 cups of sugar, my 4 ounces of oil, and my 16 ounces of water. So it's cooking. It's already making my candy. I'm making a vanilla popcorn for my sugar cookie popcorn. Once it starts smoking, which is starting to smoke now, I'm going to open it up and I'll put some almond flavor in it and some cookie nip. I don't know who all use cookie nip out here. If you are a baker, a treat maker, I think you guys need to have this as a staple on your shelf. It's substitute for vanilla flavoring, and it's so much better. So if you haven't gotten your cookie nip, I tell you, you're missing out. So make sure you guys go online. You can get it on Amazon, and some places you can order it online and go pick it up here in Atlanta. They're based out of Macon, I think it is. So if you haven't used cookie nip, you're missing out. Grab you some. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this machine here. It's starting to steam. When you open up, you gotta be careful. Make sure you don't get none of that hot water on you. And I just let some of the steam go back into the machine. And I'm just gonna place this down here. I have some almond flavoring. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of almond flavoring. Throw that right in here. And my cookie nip. I'm going to put a tablespoon of cookie nip. I know some people may say that's a lot of flavoring, but you have to remember I'm making 5 gallons of popcorn. And I have some vanilla corn treat, which I'm going to use 1/3 cup. And I'm going to pour it down in here. Make sure I don't get it on the blades. And that's going to make my vanilla candy. Plain popcorn. It doesn't have any salt. Doesn't have any butter. I popped it with white oil, canola oil. So it's just plain popcorn. Because sometimes with the butter popcorn, it can alter your color of your popcorn if you're making colors or anything like this. So this is just going to be a plain white vanilla popcorn. While the machine is making that candy up, I have some vanilla wafers just from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to put 2 bags in here. Hey Deb, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram, so if you guys hear me call out a name or something and they're not on the same page you are, I'm on two pages. So, and with this, I'm going to use some marshmallows. And I just have some plain old Walmart brand marshmallows. And the reason I'm not melting everything, because when my popcorn comes out, it's going to be really hot. If you guys make candy apples, basically that's what I'm doing here. I'm making candy to coat my popcorn. And it'll melt all the chocolate and the marshmallows. So once this gets the temperature, it buzzes. Once it buzzes, I'll pour my popcorn inside the machine. A few of you guys have seen me make my popcorn on live before. So I'll put it in and it would turn the popcorn and coat all the kernels. So that's a good thing about, having a caramel maker. You don't have to worry about trying to turn your popcorn in your bowls and things like that. So if you guys are popcorn game making, reach out to me. I'm willing to help anyone that's looking to step up on their game of popcorn. I am on all social media, Instagram. Once we coat the popcorn with the candy that I'm making, it'll melt. We'll mix it so it'll melt all the chocolate and marshmallows. And then we're going to coat it with some sugar cookie mix. I was looking for the non-bake, but I couldn't find the non-bake. But I tried this. This is really good. And I made it with the popcorn earlier. That I made the sugar cookie popcorn earlier. And it's really good. So, if you guys try this recipe, let me know. What do you think and how it tastes? Once all the chocolate and marshmallows melt, we're going to just dust the popcorn with some sugar cookie mix. Just a reminder, hey, when you're making cookie mix, don't eat raw cookie dough once you put the eggs in. And I'll just bring it up a little more. I'm going to pass through this camera here on Facebook. If I can get on this side, I can see. And if you can tell, let me see. It's nice and shiny, so I'm going to go ahead and dump it out. And I'll adjust that camera in just a second. Yeah, that's so hot. Okay. Now, all I want to do here, see it's hot and sticky. And I'm just going to mix this chocolate into this popcorn and it's going to melt. And the marshmallows will start to melt too. And if you don't constantly move this popcorn will become just one big ball. One big popcorn ball. But that's not what you want. And all you're doing is melting the chocolate and the marshmallows and coating your popcorn with the chocolate and the marshmallows. Even though I made white chocolate last week, this with the marshmallows and the different flavoring, it tastes different from just the plain white chocolate. So, I give out free samples at my event. I always let my customers try their product before they purchase it. Because I don't want anyone to ever buy something they don't like. So they always get the sample. And it's starting to get nice and coated. And the marshmallows are melting. You just got to be real careful that you don't burn yourself on this with that hot candy. This popcorn is really hot. And that's how it's melting all of the chocolate and marshmallows. I'm going to open up this package here, and I'm going to start to dust the popcorn with the sugar cookie mix, and it just gives it a little more flavor. And like I said, I tried it before earlier, and it has a really good flavor. Do you have any questions, Isaiah? And like I said, this is my first time making this. So this is basically my recipe. So you're welcome to try it out, use it, tweak it to your liking. And this is 5 gallons of popcorn. I have some red sprinkles here. I just picked up from Michael's. Because you know, sugar cookie, you love them sprinkles, them sugar sprinkles. And I have some green sprinkles here, sugar sprinkles. Red and green says Christmas. And I'm just gonna mix this in. So you'll have some red and sprinkles throughout your popcorn. And once again, I'm gonna coat it with the sugar cookie mix. And I use the whole bag. And I just picked that bag up from Kroger's. But I'm sure this time of year you can find sugar cookie dough, cookie mix everywhere. And if all the marshmallows don't melt, that just means you got a nice little nugget when you get your popcorn. And I have some sprinkles here that I picked up from Michael's. It's just some holiday red, green, and white sprinkles that I picked up from Michael's. And I'm just going to sprinkle some sprinkles here. And there you have it. Sugar cookie popcorn. And I made some earlier. Let me see. I said show them this one here that I made earlier. See here, you have some of the marshmallow still on the popcorn. So, same here. I'm just going to show you over here that I made this one earlier. And it's pretty good. And it tastes just like sugar cookies. And that's every popcorn that I make. Butter pecan, banana pudding, Snickers, just about every flavor. Whatever the name says, it tastes just what it's like it says. So I'm a stickler about that. I want whatever I say the name of that popcorn is, I want it to taste just like that. So I thank you guys for joining me tonight. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And I just ask you guys to subscribe to my channel. And I thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a good night.